Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the post bell notifications, and follow the Twitter and join the Discord in the description down below. And let's get straight into this. And so pretty much guys, Donald Trump has raised $50.5 million at a Palm Beach dinner in Florida with a couple of super PACs. And the statement goes as follows. Palm Beach, today the Trump campaign, the Republican National Committee, which now has been taken over by Laura Trump and Michael Watley and all of these new fresh faces after Ronna McDaniel basically left, announced that President Trump's Palm Beach dinner will raise over $50.5 million, smashing every fundraising record in history for a Republican or Democrat. This comes after Biden's New York event that took 3 presidents just to raise $25 million, and as the Trump campaign and RNC's small dollar funding program continues to grow each month. Tonight, an incredible night for President Trump and the Republican Party, raising an astounding $50.5 million, said Trump campaign senior advisor Chris LaCivita, I guess that's how you say it, and Susie Wiles. Meanwhile, after locking up the nomination in one of the fastest primaries in modern political history, Donald Trump is winning poll after poll and proving that the enthusiasm is on his side. It's clearer than ever that we have the message, the operation, and the money to propel President Trump to victory on November 5th. Tonight's success of the event is proving what we already all know. Americans are fed up with Biden's record of failure, from the open southern border and sky-high inflation to the migrant crime crisis that has made everyone less safe, said RNC Chairman Michael Watley and co-chairman Laura Trump, or co-chairwoman, excuse me. The Republican Party is united behind the effort to elect President Donald J. Trump, and Americans lining to join our movement and retire crooked Joe Biden once and for all. So clearly, Biden had to bring out Obama, Bill Clinton, Lizzo, and Stephen Colbert to raise $25 million. So imagine all 3 of them, plus 2 other celebrities, to raise $25 million. That was a record, which, is still pretty impressive. I'm not going to even lie with you. That's pretty impressive. But Trump went out there by himself and raised $50.5 million. Just to give you perspective, in 2020, he raised about like 20, like it was like 80 million, 800 million, something like that. It was his total expenditure in the campaign, like 700, 800 million. He just raised like 10% of that in a day, literally in a day. And if he keeps going at this rate, he might either be able to get close to Biden or possibly even outfund him, which I don't think he's going to outfund him, but I think it's definitely Trump's not going to have a problem with money like people are claiming. And the people that are claiming that money is so important clearly don't understand, because Hillary outspent Trump like 3-1 and he still won. And then Biden outspent Trump and Trump almost won the election. And to give you guys a little bit of an extra thing for this video, as this is, a shorter statement, I am going to show you guys my election prediction model and kind of go through this and show you how it works. So basically, we use the 2016 results with the 2020 results, and we track the swing from 2016 to 2020, as well as the trend from 2016 to 2020. So when you combine all of those and you look over here, and then you go ahead and you have the average. It basically averages out the polling data, and it averages out the previous 2 results, and then it kind of goes to by the approval rating. It goes by the swing of the popular vote, and it applies a like a polling error. Basically, I tested the model to the 2020 results, and there is a slight polling adjustment that happens in every state, and that average kind of comes together. And basically, all of these same exact things were basically placed here. And now, all we have here pretty much is the outputted results. Now, I'm basically going to go through all these because, for example, these are obviously all going to go red, for the most part, by basically safe margins. And so pretty much right now, Alaska is considered a likely state. It currently has it at almost a 15-point victory. It's very close. All of these are basically completely safe. These are all basically completely safe. Maine's 2nd congressional district is likely. It is a 13-point win according to the model. South Carolina is a safe margin as well. Now, if we go over here, these states of Vermont, Massachusetts, these are considered safe, Maryland and DC. However, these states of Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, and Delaware are not. And actually, New Jersey is actually under 10 on this map, according to the model. Maine's first is still an 18-point victory as of right now. Nebraska at large, these should be, safe Republican. If we go a little bit more up, you're going to be able to see states like, California and Hawaii are still safe Democratic as well. According to the model, you can see states like Washington and Oregon actually fall under the safe category. They actually fall in the likely category as of this point in time. And even states like Illinois and New York also fall under. Now, New York is almost safe on this map, but it is right under the safe category. If we were to go to Colorado and New Mexico, these are both likely victories for the incumbent president. Now we are getting into the more competitive states. Ohio and Iowa are considered likely. If you see on this map, they are considered a 13-point wins for both. Iowa almost 14 points respectively. They're roughly voting in line with each other, and Iowa actually votes to the right of Ohio in this election. Florida and Texas are basically right around the same margin. They are both likely victories as of right now. And if we go to, we're starting to get closer and closer to the actual swing states. Virginia and New Hampshire are considered lean margins of victory. Now, they're close to 5 points, but they're still considered lean. If we go to Maine at large, it's actually considered only a point victory on this map. And Nebraska's second is a 3.5-point win based out of the previous result because there is no new polling data out of there yet. Minnesota is only considered a 2-point win. Funny enough, Maine is actually closer on this map than Minnesota is. And now we have the final swing states as of right now, which, for example, in North Carolina, Trump leads by 6.5 points according to the model. In Georgia, he's almost at a 5-point victory. And this is using the latest polling averages out of every single state, by the way. So he is currently polling in the latest model at a 4.5-point victory in Georgia as of right now. In Wisconsin, he's sitting at a 4-point victory. In Michigan, he sits at a 3-point victory. In Pennsylvania, he's sitting at a 3.5-point victory. And in Nevada, he sits at a 4-point win. And then, funny enough, a big curveball here. Arizona is actually right above the 5-point margin of victory in this model. He's actually sitting at a 5.1 margin of victory in the state of Arizona, which low key would make a little bit of sense because if you think about it, the border issue, or at least the border crisis is really affecting the southern, western area of the country. And it would make sense for a state like Arizona's margin to be very inflated as a result of this, or like even Texas to be a little bit voting slightly to the right of Florida because maybe the trends are being accelerated here to the right because of the border crisis. So that would actually kind of make sense for the most part. And so this is basically the map according to my latest model. I have Donald Trump winning 312 to Joe Biden's 226 electoral college votes. And if you guys did enjoy the video, please hit that like button, subscribe, make sure to hit the post bell notification so you don't miss another video that I post, and make sure to follow the Twitter and join the Discord in the description down below. And I hope to see you guys very, very soon.